Hi. Every next guy delay. They go pee. Oh, shit. About to get black ops could be garbage here. Jordan. I don't know how I like Michael Jordan. Maybe he's ready to unlock it for that. How you gonna unlock him by like fucking max difficulty? With championship rings and max difficulties. That's my guess. Takes 5 days to process, bro. Actually sucked. Actually sucked. I was hoping for a new phone. And I don't know how big his. I don't know how much range you got right here. Ah, you got some range. Not that good of a range though. Ooh, say fuck off, Greg. I got range, bitch. Ooh, only you can do that in the game, bro. Ooh, rim out. They want to hold me? Want to hold the ref, want to hold any foul Braun's big ass. Then fucking Kyrie want to cross me up in front of my family. Come game 7, everyone get in it. You know, you or trying to get the ball, pull up. Pull up, trying to get the ball, pull up. At the 3, at the side. Here, at the free throw line, pull up. And if you're in my way, I'm pulling up on you. My little 200 point one day. I know what teams are still interested in me, bro. Just these two. Let's play the game, bro.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Suns in Phoenix. For Phoenix, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now,
but
the makeup of a championship team.
However,
number
one is to believe. You have to believe and trust.
What's that? I'm tired of hearing y'all talk. I'm gonna play the game.
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds at the U.S. Airways Center look to cheer on the Suns. Last game for the Warriors, the loss to Portland. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus. Golden State. Looney's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Green. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, on the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Looney. And it's Freak in at the point.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there. And they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Oubre dishes to Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be.
Oh no, bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart.
That's where you trying to pull bullshit.
Some changes. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Oubre, and it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brandon Knight. And Golden State also making a change. McDaniels checked in. At the elbow, it's Freak. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Bledsoe kicks to Booker. They set the pick. Off the pick. Suns keep it alive.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Inside, here's Larson, and a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And Bazemore kicks to Bledsoe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Kevin, a look here at how the Suns ranked in the NBA last season. Third in steals, 5th in free throw percentage. And also, they were in the top 10 when it came to fast break points. I mean, they weren't afraid to play the game at a fast pace and run a little bit.
And going back to the steals, they play a harassing style of defense. You have to be impressed with the effort they brought at that end of the floor.
Freak And again, it's the Warriors missing.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Clippers.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch.
Trying to force it now.
Have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
I'm mad.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became.
For the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Looney. Harrison
Stop
Barnes
paid the
comes
referee
in
for
for
that
Andre
fucking.
Iguodala. Thompson, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And Freak subbed in for Ray McCallum. Oladipo is out there with Brandon Knight. Then there's Oubre, and it's Chandler, and it's Morris in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And it's sent back by Bogut. Phoenix, no good that time either.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He finished with 22 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good from Freak.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Knight wide open. Phoenix no good that time either.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And it's Freak missing.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Knight. Good
Don't
season
do
for
him
him
about
last year. He was around 14 points
Hey,
a
you talking
game
about Greg?
last year. 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
And that one's good. Freak.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Hey, y'all got a bullshit call. It's fucking
Morris
getting the
outside.
fucking game.
And Oladipo has it in the corner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Oladipo's got 7 points for the quarter.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And Freak throws it down. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Knight with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that is good. 9 points for Victor Oladipo.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The 3. And it's Freak missing. Suns have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Oubre passes to Morris. The fader. Shot is no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. This game against Phoenix here, it's the first look at the Suns.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game, to me, is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Freak. Fires from the wing. And another basket for Golden State. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
I would have been
really
mad.
amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing
you bitch.
is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that one's good. Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Thompson against Knight to halt the run and rattles out the dunk. You know, the layup might have been a better shot for him. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul.
And we finished one half of...
Guys, I'm here with Stephen Curry, and Steph, Coach made a point of stating how important the physical presence would be in this game. How important is that going to be for the team in the second half?
That's a big deal. I mean,
we got Gray on the team. He's really good. He's better than me. He will come knocking. Why you say I'll let me hit no threes.
Now the second half about to start up and begin. Checked in for the Warriors. Freak comes in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Freak is out there with Ray McCallum. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bogut with a screen on Morris. And McCallum kicks to Freak. Unloads from 13. And again, no good by Golden State.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Knight into the lane. To the left side wing. Oubre dishes to Morris. Chandler, the pass to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good. 12 points for Brandon Knight.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Looking for a foul.
The Warriors pull it in.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Freak. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Between bullshit right now, so
Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Oladipo goes in. Out to Morris. Shoots. Wide open shot is on the money. Morris has got 6.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And Green gets it to go.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Here's Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Thompson with the bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Morris a screen. Now here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. No good off the back of the rim.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And Oladipo kicks to Oubre. The 17-footer. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket for Morris.
Really hard to find fault
On the
with
ball hall,
anything
I'm saying
he's
no
doing
points.
this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
And stolen by Knight.
Did that on purpose.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. Back to Knight. Morris outside. Goes up with a stripe. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics.
Oh, I'm mad.
Look at it.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Feeds it to Knight. Puts up a 3. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 4 rebounds in this game. Some solid defense from Knight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extreme.
And the final period of play just about to start. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Knight comes in for Kent Bazemore. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Thompson comes in for KJ McDaniels. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Marquise Morris is out there with Booker. And it's Leonard in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Near the three-point line, it's Morris. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Morris has got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Freak. And he lays it straight in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
Knight for 3, and he gets the bucket. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Knight. Here's Freak. And the shot is good.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Knight for 3. The shot is off. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable...
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
He was booty.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Stephen Curry.
Fuck him.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
What was it? Play over again. Fuck them. Got 1 steal. 3 exits. You've been a bitch. All of Sindel's fatalities in Mortal Kombat 11. Sindel's fatalities in Mortal Kombat 11. All of Sindel's fatalities in Mortal Kombat 11. All of Sindel's fatalities in Mortal Kombat 11.
Sacrifice saved them, Imoka.
Nothing will save them now.
Silence. Fatality. Sindel wins.
Sindel's been released. Why couldn't you do this in Game Freak? About that. This bullshit. That. Why couldn't you do that in the game? I need to save for jump shots. At least it's player maker. This is your third counter with Klay Thompson. Yeah, how anxious. Those two teams still want me though, but
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, this is a team they knocked out in the first round in last year's playoffs, so they'd better be ready. Some extra motivation on this one. And Klay Thompson, the son of former first overall pick Michael Thompson, I mean, when he gets hot, he can take over games.
Hey, you know what? This guy, didn't he have 37 in one quarter last year?
Yeah.
How incredible is that to get 37 in a quarter?
Not only that, Kenny also had 26 in a quarter later on.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he can shoot over anyone with his height. He has a quick release. You know, he probably has the prettiest shot.
no nigga, I got the prettiest shot. The game just won't let me shoot right.
An off-kilter look at the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, a symbol of California and the San Francisco Bay Area. The Warriors have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to substitution here for the Clippers. Urebko's checked in for Griffin. Dudley comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Anthony Morrow's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Chris Paul. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Anthony Morrow out there with Jarrett Jack. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Urebko in at the 4. There's the screen. Jack for 3. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Clippers trail by 4. Jordan kicks to Dudley. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Right side Jack from the arc, and Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Daniels, he's checked in for the Warriors. 1:44 left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Jordan, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Freak. Jack with the rebound.
Wow. He can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, a chance to
stop it as hard as I can.
How he performed.
I'm doing it. I'm flicking you off as hard as I can, bro.
3 assists and 3 rebounds. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular. And sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting.
Looking at the last game,
I'm moving Tom ball hogging, bro.
Against the Suns.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance. And road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
So for the Clippers right now, Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Yaredko, and it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns stepped up to deliver. He picked up 18 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, you know, he made play after play in that game.
You know, let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close to dittoing that performance.
Now here's Paul, guarded closely. And Redick kicks to Griffin. Feeds it to Paul from past the arc. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Redick dishes to Paul. There's a screen. Redick inside the line. Looking to end the run. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chris Paul.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And again, shot good from Freak. Freak's got 9.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Paul kicks to Yaredko. Picked by Griffin. Redick for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride,
what's up?
Off track just a bit after that one he had.
2K goalie, what's up, bitch? Nothing, dog. Just chilling, playing the game. Game fucking me over. How you doing?
Clippers trail by 3. Redick with it, out defended by Freak. Pulls up on the wing, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Redick's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. A signature slam.
I was, with this game's being really stupid with my points. Really getting 22 points a game. They won't give me my threes.
Slam right there from the big fella. How many
Keep
of those
up the grind.
before?
Paul
But I'll try.
Here's Yaredko. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last
How you been, boy?
Thompson passes to Freak. That's short off the
Why
rim.
don't you play 2K19? Because I got this game for free, bro, and I don't got much money.
With the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I'll take him.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 2nd, the Warriors. 4th, the Clippers.
And these are 2 teams that excel at punishing opponents for their mistakes. I mean, they certainly did that last season.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Freak. 10 points, and he's picked up 1 dime. The switch has flipped, and here he goes.
And this is what can happen to him sometimes, guys.
And the Clippers making a change here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Dudley comes in for Urebko. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Jared Jack has subbed in for
Should have shoved him, bro.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Here's Freak. Rebounded by Dudley.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
You'll learn to pump
They've done
fake
well
more.
at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking.
But Tom, finally, fuck. Took you forever.
His first half.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Curry against Jack. There's a good screen. Dishes to Morrow. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry kicks to Freak. Fires from the wing. And the shot is long. LA's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the basket by Morrow. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Redick dishes to Dudley. That 3 off the mark. Here's Freak, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And
yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry.
We only got 2 motherfucking points. Oh, trash.
welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half. Both teams making some changes here. Clippers trail by 4. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. Freak is out there with Ray McCallum, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Jack, and it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Outside Jack.
Come on, Red. You see?
Screen.
Man, that's that bullshit, bro. Fucking moving.
From deep, Morrow, and a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
Man,
Jack's
it's
got
famous.
5 assists in the game. McCallum, the pass to Freak. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Jack. Dudley with it. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Jack.
their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively. And you can see why the D is willing to just back off and really take their chances with his jump shot.
1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Five to shoot. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for McDaniels. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in. Picked by Griffin. Jack with the 3. And it's Jack again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
40 seconds left in the third. So the wing on the left. Dudley against Iguodala. Shot by Jack. Wide open. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
Here's Freak. And Griffin sends it back. Outside Jack. Takes a 3. Good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead. Gets it off. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth. Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Freak comes in for Curry. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Morrow in at the 3 spot. 1:58 left in the fourth. Now here's Freak, defended by Paul. There's Freak. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul against the Clippers.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime?
Oh, God.
They've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Did that on purpose.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got 13 points in the second half.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Idea about this one, all right? Let's go.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
I'm telling you again, the game does it to me, bro.
To check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thanks again, Doris.
Blake Griffin doing all sorts of things. He has 20 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions. And good, aggressive basketball on that trip, drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
They get the rebound. It's Freak, top of the key. Barnes dishes to Freak. Off on the layup.
So
It's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here. Muscle flex time on that jam.
He wanted these people to hear that one.
I tell you what, the force was with him on that one.
40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. Jordan the screen.
Well, Paul's got him dropping right now for sure.
Here's Freak. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time, Kevin, for the stars to shine.
Yes!
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
$28 points. 28 points.
Got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
Mm.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pick by Griffin.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
Here's Freak, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now we still got a game.
Here's Griffin. Oh, no good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
30 points, bro.
Free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors.
Step in a big win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Got 30 fucking points, bro.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Just an amazing impact he had in this game after not even being in the starting lineup. He's the other Ernie, and the crowd was loving it. They really enjoyed his style of play. He's going to continue.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille, this is Ernie.
30 points, bro. 30 fucking points. Scores. 30 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 foul, 1 3. Good work, freak. I'm gonna say I have to upgrade my jump shot. I don't do practices, bro. Down to February. All right.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, they're up over the 500 mark so far at 3-2 on the young season. A decent enough start, and one they're hoping to improve on with a win in tonight's contest. Last time out for them, Freak set a career high in points. He's shown glimpses of what he's capable of before. Shaq, was his outburst a one-time thing, or can we expect more of that from him?
You know, he's a smart player. You know, the last game he had a matchup he felt he could exploit, and he made the most of it. You know, I saw his coach on the sideline calling plays. He was waving his coach off saying, no, this guy's barbecue chicken. I'm going to take him to the hole. He has a lot of tools, and I think he can do this.
Yeah, nigga, they barbecue chicken.
The steep twists and curves of famous Lombard Street across the bay in San Francisco. It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action, along with Greg. For the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. Indiana also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Turner. Festus Ezeli comes in for Chris Humphries. And it's Ellis in for George. On the court for Indiana, they've got Festus Ezeli, also Ellis out there. Aaron Baines out there with George Hill. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2 spot.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The Warriors shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Bulls.
Oh.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Shot clock at 2. Ellis can't get it to go. The Warriors lead it. Looney passes to Freak. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Warriors making a switch here. McCallum's checked in.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And that one's good. Free. Hill with him. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. Here's Baines. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Crafty pass work there, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
Warriors leading by 5. Now Freak, and it's sent back by Hill. To the paint, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks, and it's blocked.
Whoa. Controller winning film.
Over to the wing. Baines dishes to Bledsoe. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The shot is off. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear someone say what he can't do.
I think I had that all my life.
You know how to cook, bro.
Still trying to prove people. Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. KJ McDaniels comes in for Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Steph Curry. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Freak is out there with McDaniels. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Ellis outside. Kicks it to Ezeli. The high post shot. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers played some outstanding basketball. He had 30 points and did a lot of his work from the charity stripe, getting to the foul line over and over. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Pacers trail by 8. Bledsoe kicks to Ellis. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Clippers.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And George, here we go. That's good. George has got 9.
It is so hard to contain it. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Freak. No good on the 3.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. In the corner, it's Freak. Pass to Looney. Now the feed to McDaniels. Some nice passing by Golden State. The 15-footer bounces high off the rim and drops. And that's 11 points for Freak.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Bledsoe kicks to George.
Oh, my God.
Passes to Ellis. The dish now to Bledsoe. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
For Indiana, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Barnes, he's checked in for Green, and Ray McCallum subbed in for Andre Iguodala. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Freak. No good there off the double clutch. And the first half comes.
You're gonna break over 20, bro.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking at Warriors leading by 11. And so in the game for the Pacers. Hill is out there with Ellis. Then there's Festus Ezeli. Then it's Paul George. And it's Millar in at the 4 spot.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
And George, here we go. And good on the basket. Book it. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed.
Feeds it to Freak from 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. Pacers trail by 11.
It got delayed.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Pass to Ezeli. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And what do you guys think so far
play
about
without
the
a
offensive
vagina?
approach for the Warriors?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And McCallum kicks to Freak. Up and in on the layup. Freak's got 15.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
They set the pick. Stolen by McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Here's Freak. From 13 feet, it goes down. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Pacers have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off, so Golden State will take it the other way. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
And both of these sides were fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot and split their season series at 1 apiece.
And you have to think that they'll know just how much is at stake in these meetings.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Hill kicks to Ellis. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. And here's George for 3. And it's George again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
To stop the run. No good on the buzzer beater.
2K.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. Freaks checked in for Steph Curry. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Thompson is out there with Freak. That's the Warriors 5. And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Dishes it to Freak. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Now here's Freak. Guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Freak. He has 20 points. He's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
And both free throws good from Freak. Pacers trail by 12. Ellis kicks to George. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Bledsoe's got 6 here in this quarter.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or she'll give up points in a hurry. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
They grabbed their own miss. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Green. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
To the left wing. To the inside. Here's Daly. It's good. The basket. He's now 5 for 9.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Thompson against George. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 8. Iguodala outside. Jacks up a 3. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got his 5th rebound in this one. George against Barnes. A nice shot by George. George has got 22 points.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And a wide open look for Freak. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. To the middle. Iguodala, the pass to Barnes. There's the feed to Thompson. Now here's Freak. Guarded by Bledsoe. And here's Freak. Another shot. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 15 points in just the second half.
Stephen's booty hurt.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop biting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
And the basket by him.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
And George, here we go. Can't hit. Good D by Thompson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Here's Freak. Hill pulls it in.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
No luck. Here's Freak. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
So they'll take off when I grab the ball. Well, let me do that. Got a delay on that. So I get my 30 again.
Galloway kicks to George. And once again off the mark by Indiana. There's Freak. Misses.
Oh.
So we see the Warriors get the win here.
Congratulations on
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He delivered quite a star performance, not uncommon. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Nobody wants to see Steph, bro. They only came to see Greg. Dang, you are still no one's interested in me. I mean, 30 points, almost 30 points a game, just 2 teams. We lose to Minnesota Timberwolves, we are garbage.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. And Stephen Curry, one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight, is one of the most exciting and dynamic players in the league. Kenny, you know what I like to say. He makes it look
effortless.
Maybe the best shooter of all time. You ready to go that far?
Of all time?
You ready to go that far?
I just can't give it to you after that few of seasons. I just say
they
won a championship.
I'm the best shooter of all time.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Last outing for Minnesota, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Warriors leading by 4. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Kicks to Freak. 3-pointer. And that one's good. Freak's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 4. And they double up Cousins. Williams with a clean look. Gets rebounded by Golden State. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Iguodala dishes to Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And now a chance to check out Klay Thompson. Last year, getting it done. 2nd in three-point field goal percentage. 6th in scoring. And he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And, you know, going back to what you said, he was runner-up in three-point accuracy last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm.
The Warriors making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Outside Williams. Pass to Koufos. Here's Griffith. Shot clock at 3. Drills it from outside. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. McDaniels kicks to Freak. Excellent D there from Williams.
Oh, he's a whole basketball. Like, he was very, he's like, oh, fuck the team. I'm pushing the ball out.
The 10-footer. That one wide left.
Okay, fans, put your hands together.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't wait.
Take a look here for the Warriors. The Warriors have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. And it's Freak in at the 1. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. The Warriors leading. Thompson passes to Freak. Takes it from 10. Here's Green, and he banks in the layup. Green's got his first basket.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Yeah, 3-1 control, man.
There's a screen by Williams. There's a screen. Here's Cousins. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors leading by 3. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's taller than most point guards, and he really put his length to use right there.
The Warriors have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And it's been an issue for them, as it was last year, only 72% from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And he gets the bucket. 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He finished with 28 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
Williams dishes to Wade. There's the pick. Here's Koufos. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 5, the Warriors.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
And he can't get the first one. McCallum, he's checked in for Thompson. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 3. On the wing, Iguodala. He's guarded by Cousins. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Barnes. 10 points for Freak.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Wiggins outside. He feeds it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Kufis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Draymond, you foul a lot, bro.
And that one misses.
Do that again.
And he's good on the second. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Iguodala kicks to Freak. Off target with his 3. And here is Williams. With 1 on the clock, and the shot is good. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah.
And a pretty tight.
Well, Ricky.
Timberwolves suck, bro. How they get so fucking good? You trash.
Here we go now, the start of the 3rd quarter. Welcome. Making a change here. Warriors leading by 3. They've got Towns. Kufis out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Wade in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Rubio. He kicks to Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Wade's got his first points in this one. The Warriors have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. Thompson is doubled. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And 12 points for Freak.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
There's the dish to Kufis. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Towns. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 16 points per last year. 11 rebounds and 2 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Cousins is checked in, and Darren Williams is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Ray McCallum comes in for Thompson. Outside Williams. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Here's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
1:32 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Cousins. How he performed last season. 2nd in blocks, 2nd in free throw percentage, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And like you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season. He gives a tremendous effort denying shots. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the 3rd. Here's Wade. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got 6.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here. but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Williams attacking. Tries from 10. Here's Kufis, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 7.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Wade with the block. And there's the pass to Williams. There's the pick. Double team on Williams. From beyond the arc, the Warriors pull it in. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's McCallum. Iguodala, the pass to Freak.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. There's the triple. And it's Williams again missing. McCallum. No good.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been. Deron Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Golden State, Looney comes in for McDaniels, and Freak subbed in for Curry. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson dishes to Freak. And it's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes on.
Wow.
Retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson for the triple. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Warriors leading by 4. It's Thompson off the drive. From deep 3-point range, Minnesota with the rebound. Rubio's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the pick on the wing, Williams. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Freak, covered by Rubio. Fires from the line, and that one comes up a bit short. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. They double in with Freak to take the lead. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
And Thompson kicks to Freak, expanding his range. Wade, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Thornton comes in for Deron Williams. Rubio outside. Barnes against Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Golden State moving the ball around. Freak. They can't stop the run with that one.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Warriors trail by 3. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
So if we lose, I'm paging all of y'all.
Evan, I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Towns, no luck.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Rubio the pass to Towns. Fades. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
In the second half, they made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional. Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint. Then a big game for Freak. 25 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in 3-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Here's Rubio. Dishes it to Towns. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. With the shot. And the Warriors get it back. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with the baseline jumper. Now the Timberwolves with it. A 2-point game. Rubio outside. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Towns wide open. Sinks it.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Green with a screen on Thornton. There's Freak. Cannot hit. Good D by Rubio.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Good. It's not over. Clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Here's Freak off the inbound pass. It's rebounded by Town.
So we lost, bro. Of course, quit the game. We lost. Game's over. 25 points. Just a minute. Lost. Their game is ass sometimes. Guys, that's it. I'm done. Peace.